anywhere. Do you understand? We've been doing this for 2 months. We can win $1,000. I don't give a fuck. It's my birthday too. Happy our birthday. Sit down. No tattoos for you for the evening. No, none of that. Sit down. I don't give a fuck. No one is leaving. This is the last week of the finals. I've gone everywhere. 40 miles. That may be your girlfriend, and she may be really hot. I don't give a fuck. You're gonna fuck up somewhere, and then one day she'll be dating a comic that looks like Shane Torres, and it'll be fucking hilarious. Happy birthday. How old are you? He doesn't even fucking know. How old are you?
Where am I?
I don't know.
30.
You're 30 years old? God, you look like shit for 30. You know what's funny? It's your birthday roast. Hey everybody, you didn't know this, but this comedy show is directly to a guy that's 30 years old with a hot girlfriend that none of us will ever get. You know what I mean? Pressing. So I'll tell you, it's really funny. It's like this whole day's been weird. It's like, man, I went to 82nd, and you know what's weird on 82nd? They give out hot dogs for Jesus, and it's kind of weird. I know, it's like, who would do that? So I walked up to this guy and I'm like, hey man, like, can I get a hot dog? And he's like, you know, Jesus Christ died for your sins. And I'm like, no he didn't. He did not. I wasn't even born yet when that guy was on the cross. You know what I mean? That son of a bitch was dead a long time. Like, he did not see me steal that Ninja Turtle motorcycle. You know what I mean? So then the guy looks at me and he's just like, you know, this is really embarrassing. He's like, you know, we don't have any buns. Like, all I can do is give you a hot dog. So then I look at him like, so what's your stance on gay rights? You know what I mean? You're giving me a goddamn hot dog? And I just grab the hot dog, yell, rejoice, and walk down the street. You know? Because no one says rejoice anymore. You know what I mean? It's like everyone should say rejoice no matter your what. You're like, rejoice! Yeah! Oh, I'm so rejoiceful they have a bathroom. Rejoice, it's your birthday. Rejoice. I just don't understand it, you know, and it's funny, it's like, the other day I was in the Goodwill and I bought a boomerang. These are things that should be kept in Australia, for God's sakes. So I get this boomerang, I take it to a park and I throw it thinking that they come back because, you know, the Aborigines are, you know, these things know what's going on. That fucking boomerang goes this way, nails a toddler. You should have seen it. Took this kid out, took him out like a koala bear. Just laying there, and I'm like, oh my God, his father's gonna be so mad at me. So I walk up, you know, and I walk up to the guy, and I'm trying not to laugh hysterically, you know, and I look at the guy, and I'm like, man, he's sorry, but you gotta admit that was a hell of a shot, you know what I mean? Has anybody ever been caught stealing at the Goodwill? You know, that's kind of a scary feeling. I got in this fight with this lady, like, you know, they donate shit. This lady pulls out some really nice stuff and lays it down. I'm like, wow, I can really use that table. You know what I mean? Has anyone ever? You have stolen from the Goodwill? Twice, you sick bastard. How dare, those people have been through so much, and you're stealing shit that doesn't even work, you know what I mean? Thank God, this shit works. Speaking of McDonald's, I'd like to thank them for the set of my McTits, if you know what I mean, right? Damn right, bunch of McMotherfuckers, huh? Don't touch her like that, dude, you know? This isn't a porno. Seriously? I know it's your birthday and everything. How did you get her? Are you in a band? I know you're not a comedian. I mean, you've got to be a real, I mean, she is really gorgeous. What the fuck did you do right, sir? Like, I would arrest you for going in. I'd be like, oh, this guy's walking in Target. We got a shoplifter. We've got a shoplifter. We need to get him right now. What do you do for a living? Just tell me nothing. So that way I have hope. You should see how hot my girlfriend is. It's crazy. We could have hot girlfriend night and really fuck with people, you know what I mean? Two really shitty dudes just walk in and they're like, yeah, personality. Woo! You know what I mean? Guaranteed, this guy and I would have a hell of a night together. You know what I mean? It'd be so great. I mean, you get kicked out of fucking Abercrombie and Fitch. Fuck you, faggots. You know what I mean?
I ended yesterday.
What ended yesterday?
Pride ended yesterday. Pride.
Okay, we're done with that part of the show. We're moving on from this guy. I'm sorry. Please ignore everything. You have a hot girlfriend. Shh, just lay there. Just lay there, bud. So anyways, it's so cute, isn't it? People are so happy. You know, and it's like, the rapture was fucking stupid. I didn't even know what was going on. Everyone's just like, the rapture's gonna get you. And I'm like, oh, yeah. When did it happen? And it's like, you know what? I lived through SARS. Okay, the bird flu. I guarantee 2012 is not gonna fucking get me. You know what I mean? I think no one just wants to go to work anymore. You know what I mean? We're just like, please God, let tornadoes happen and I'll just sit here and watch Netflix for the rest of my life. You know what I mean? Well, this is actually fun to come down here. What are you people doing here watching comedy? It really worries me. I think it's becoming infected, you know? It's pretty exciting. Shut your mouth. No friends for a minute. So, you know, for the last, you know, I'll tell you, it's funny, it was like, we had that thing happen where all the sailors came into town, and it was really cute because I was sitting down on waterfront, and this really beautiful couple and this sailor, they were holding hands, and there's all these little punk rock kids with their Hot Topic cards falling everywhere, you know, holding hands. So this girl yells out, "Hey, finger banger!" And as a patriot, as a goddamn American, I had to stop in my tracks, look at those punk rockers, and be like, God damn it, it's finger bang him. Don't you know anything about the fucking Navy? Right? You guys don't know shit about the Navy. What do you guys want to talk about? Angry Birds? Huh? You nuts? Hey, you guys do some Navy download stuff this evening? You know what I mean? It's funny, it's like my girlfriend's got an iPhone and it has an app, and this app tells her when her menstruation cycle's coming. And I was like, Jesus, I know, will this thing email me so I can stop, you know, lock myself in the bathroom again? So the weird thing is, what's really funny is like, did you ever hear that urban myth, ladies, about that, you know, during your menstruation cycle, you guys can't get into the ocean because you may attract sharks? You ever heard about that? I used to like to tell the sharks if they knew what the boyfriend goes through, they would stay the fuck away from you. You don't have to be a dick or anything. But it's really funny how one moment I have this side of the room, the other side is like, man, just throw something at this son of a bitch. So loud, obnoxious. You think I like going through life with this voice, for God's sake? You think I was like, hey, puberty, not me, not me. Please, let me get all big and stuff and just sound like a bird, you know? I mean, you know what it's like calling 911 in a hysterics? 911 operator, I call and I'm just like, oh my God, somebody just do something. I mean, and the lady's just like, ma'am, please calm down. And I'm like, oh, sorry, that was my wife, you know what I mean? Like, it's really horrible to sound like this. Like, I even smoke cigarettes like it's going out of style. I mean, Eddie, can I get a shot of glass just to help my voice? Like, if I could sound like Tom Waits, I would cry. That's Shut up, Lonnie. He's a guy that he's funny. I call him every day. Could you imagine me if I was a cop with a taser? Drop it right there! I got a taser for you! I'm gonna get you! I just never... Wouldn't it be exciting just to see someone tase? Like, that's why I think here at the Boiler Room we should continue leaving these windows open. Because statistically speaking, someone's gonna get it someday, you know what I mean? And the cop shop's right down the street, and I don't know about it, but I would be like, stupid, you should have been homeless, how about that? Pussy, take the taser like a fucking man, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I went into I thought about fitness and shit like that, and I went into a steam room at a 24-hour fitness, which is really weird, because when I was in there, like, has anyone ever been into a steam room? It's a very beautiful setting, it's steam, you can't see anybody. I'm sitting there, and this guy walks in, and he just sits down, and he's just like, oh, penetration. I just stood right out and walked out the door. Like, I don't know, there's just some things you don't say. There's two guys wearing a towel. I mean, you could at least ask for a kiss first, you know what I mean? It's like, God damn it, I'm only here to surf. Right? You guys know that shit? I think Arnold should have had more children, and that pisses me off. You know what I mean? Can you imagine? This guy was one of the biggest actors in the 80s or whatever, 70s. All the mushrooms kind of put all my ears together. Do you guys still scream when you see that big blow-up? Things and people. You still, what the fuck? What are you yelling at? Don't point at each other, a bunch of guys. Here, the other guy said it. Damn it, it wasn't me. Hey, you know what's really funny? Go to Washington and pump gas. I was stoned. I have glaucoma kind of sinus. You know what's really? And I'm sitting there and like, I get out, and first I'm sitting in my car like, what the fuck, these guys are lazy around here, you know what I mean? We're from Oregon. You guys, y'all, well, none of you motherfuckers drive. Ma'am, do not walk across my stage again. Seriously? These are my 12 minutes to win $1,000. Do you understand we've been doing comedy for 2 months? My wages are less than a Chinese child that made your shoes. You fucking understand that? Hey! Don't quiet! Shut up, I'm almost done with this shit. And I can go about your business, you have a beautiful birthday. Don't take the sunglasses. See, that's why he gets chicks like this. It's like, do you guys have sex with the sunglasses on? Yeah. Well, I know he doesn't have lice because look at her, for God's sakes. You know what I'm saying? Bam! Oh, yeah. I have scabies. And they itch so bad that I've heard that they only get contacted by glasses. Hey, thanks. Happy birthday to me. These are fucking pieces of shit. Hey, if you want a girlfriend like that, what are you gonna think? Get a pair of Oakleys. Be a man. Yeah, drink Red Bull and shit. You know what's funny? I went into the store today and I saw Muscle Milk. Have you seen this hilarious product? And it's obviously meant for people that lift weights and men. And I mean, seriously, like one of their flavors is strawberries and cream. Like, what are you supposed to say to a guy that's been lifting shit heavier than a bus? Hey, you pussy, you want some bananas and cream protein shake? Like, why? Where are these people in the marketing where they should have marketed it to something like beef flavor or woman, huh? Or hot 21-year-old pink-headed girl. Right? You're 21? Good girl, good man. He's gonna be having so much sex in the retirement home. I hate that shit. Alright, I'll tell you the only joke I ever read. And this is all crap. My one joke, swear to God.
Don't get dirty.
I don't get dirty. You're not get kicked out of a gun show? Walk up to the table of guns, pick up a gun, put it in your mouth, set it back down, look at the guy and be like, I don't like the way that one feels.